Mermaids? Unicorns? Dragons? Cute bedtime stories? Right? Oh, please. Sit down, because what you're about to hear is going to make you question everything you thought was just a myth. And don't blink, you might miss the part where science accidentally proves folklore way more than you'd expect. If you're ready, let's dive straight into 7 mythical creatures that weren't just legends. They were very real. Mermaids. Yes, kind of. Alright, let's start with the creature everyone secretly hopes is real. Mermaids aren't real. That's what people say. But ancient sailors? They disagreed hard. Here's the fun part. Across dozens of cultures separated by thousands of kilometers, Japan, Greece, the Caribbean, Iceland, West Africa, people described the same creature long before they even knew each other existed. Coincidence? Sure, let's call it that. But here's the real kicker. Real facts. In 1493, Christopher Columbus officially recorded seeing a mermaid-like woman near the Dominican Republic. In the 1600s, Dutch sailors documented creatures with human-like faces and fish tails on the coast of Borneo. And the mermaid mummy found in Japan, the famous Fukushima mermaid, was confirmed real biological tissue, just from multiple animals. Are they Disney-style girls with seashell bras? No, but did human-like aquatic creatures exist historically? Absolutely. And people around the world described them before they could influence each other. Interesting? Trust me, we're just getting started. Unicorns. Yes, science says something very close existed. Unicorns are supposed to be cute magical horses. But the real one? The real one was built like a villain. Say hello to the Elasmotherium sibiricum, also called the Siberian unicorn. Real facts. It was a giant prehistoric rhino with one massive horn. It stood 2 meters tall and could weigh up to 4 tons. It lived on Earth as recently as 39,000 years ago, meaning humans absolutely overlapped with it. Ancient people carved and painted single-horned beasts matching the creature's shape. So yes, unicorns existed. Just not the soft pink ones you'd draw in a notebook. The real one was a tank. Still magical though. Dragons. Oh yes, there's evidence. Every culture in the world, China, Europe, India, the Middle East, Native American tribes all described dragons. They never met each other, yet they all drew the same creature. Coincidence? Sure, until you learn this. Real facts. Australian Aboriginal cave art dating back 10,000 years shows giant reptilian creatures with wings and long necks. The dragon bones used in Chinese medicine? Many turned out to be real fossilized dinosaur bones like Stegosaurus and Protoceratops. Medieval monks in Europe documented winged serpents in manuscripts, and these lined up perfectly with fossils later found in the same regions. The Komodo dragon, literally a modern-day dragon, was only officially discovered by Western science in 1912. Humans found dinosaur bones. Humans saw giant reptiles. Humans connected the dots. Dragons might not breathe fire. But the myth came from very real creatures. Bigfoot. Yes, and scientists admit it. Before you roll your eyes, listen. There was a real giant ape. A massive one. Meet Gigantopithecus. Real facts. Lived in Asia. Stood up to 3 meters tall, almost 10 feet. Weighed 500 kilograms. Humans lived in the same regions at the same time. Scientists confirmed its existence through teeth and jaw fossils. And sightings of wild hairy giants exist in every culture. North America, Bigfoot. Siberia, Alma. China, Yeren. Himalayan regions, Yeti. People who never interacted all described the same thing. Either everybody had the same imagination, or everyone kept seeing descendants of the same creature. I'll let you decide. The Loch Ness Monster. Everyone knows Nessie, the shy Scottish queen of blurry photos. But is there any reality behind the legend? Actually, yes. Real facts. Fossils show that plesiosaurs, long-necked marine reptiles, survived much longer than once believed. In 2018, scientists discovered plesiosaurs living in freshwater, not only in oceans, exactly like Loch Ness. Loch Ness is 200 meters deep and has underwater caves never fully explored. In 565 AD, a monk named Saint Columba recorded seeing a water beast pulling a man under. Is Nessie exactly a plesiosaur? Maybe not. But could a large, unknown aquatic species live in a massive, deep, unexplored lake? Absolutely. Giant serpents. Real, huge, terrifying. Myth says giant snakes stalked jungles and swamps. Reality says, yep, they did. Real facts. The titanoboa, discovered in Colombia, was 14 meters long and weighed over 1,100 kilograms. The prehistoric snake 𝘨𝑒𝑑𝑠𝑜𝑦𝑎 reached up to 20 meters. Indigenous Amazon tribes have documented giant anacondas for centuries, long before modern science. And modern anacondas? Still hit 7 to 8 meters easily. Call it a myth if you want. But science says giant snakes absolutely existed and smaller versions still roam Earth. The Thunderbird. Native American myths describe a colossal bird that could blot out the sun with its wings. Sounds like fantasy? Hold on. Fossils confirm the existence of 𝘨𝘅𝑗𝑒𝑛𝑡𝑎𝑣's magnificens, a prehistoric bird with a 7-meter wingspan. That's literally bigger than some small planes. In 1890, 2 Arizona ranchers claimed they shot a massive bird with leathery wings, and the description perfectly matched a pterosaur-like shape. Even today, there are reports of giant condors and eagles that reach 3+ meters. Myth? Maybe. Inspired by real giants? Definitely. So yeah, maybe myths aren't just stories. Maybe they're memories, human memories of creatures we actually lived beside. Creatures that didn't survive, but left their shadows in our legends. Now tell me, which one shocked you the most? Drop your ideas for the next video in the comments. And hit subscribe if you want more deep dives into the mysterious world we pretend doesn't exist. Because trust me, the truth is always stranger.